In the sun-scorched valley of Elendar, where the sand shimmered like molten glass and the bones of titans rested beneath dunes older than memory, Empress Kaelira of the Crimson Dunes emerged from her obsidian throne room. Clad in radiant desert steel, armor that glowed under the twin suns, she wore a cloak woven from sunshade silk and dust serpent scales. Her crimson skin shimmered, her golden eyes reflecting the dying light of the day. Behind her stood her honor guard, nomadic warriors. Called the Iron Nomads, clad in cloth and armor shaped by centuries of fire magic. The Empress's presence alone was enough to silence winds. Kaelira ruled a city carved into a canyon, known as Velshara, the Jewel of the Sand. Its domes glistened with heat stone, and its streets were alive with psionic merchants, crystal-horned, beasts, and wind-born priests. Beneath the city, the sands whispered rumors of resurrection, that a god long buried was stirring in the deep. This god, the Titan of Ashes, was once banished by Kaelira's ancestors. But now, zealots from the Ashfall cult sought to unearth him, promising a rebirth by fire. As storm winds rose, Kaelira convened her flame-lit war council to prepare for an ancient reckoning. With her council of war assembled in the flame atrium, a dome lit entirely by burning sky crystals, Kaelira set forth a decree. The Iron Nomads, mounted on dune runners bred from dragon raptors and thunder beasts, would form the spearhead. Her personal warrior mage, Saren the Windbinder, would split the sands and open warpaths, and the Sun Guard, Spartan-trained elite, warriors in mirrored gold, would flank the cult's stronghold and breach the obsidian necropolis. With banners raised and drums echoing off sandstone cliffs, the forces of Velshara prepared to ride at dawn. The assault began at dawn. Great machines, shaped like bronze scorpions, rolled across the dunes, launching solar bolts. Above them, sky kites and gliders flitted in formation, dropping firebombs etched with desert runes. Kaelira rode a serpent worm covered in flame-forged plates, her blade crackling with heat lightning. As she met the Ashfall High Priest on the battlefield, he called upon the buried Titan, and the desert itself cracked open. A hand of molten obsidian burst forth, followed by eyes like burning coals and a voice like wind over bone. Kaelira stood at the edge of the god's emergence, her armor blistering from the heat, her troops faltering in awe and fear. But she invoked the rite of flame binding, drawing upon the legacy of her bloodline. Channeling 1,000 years of Sun Warrior blood, she cast herself into the air on wings of fire. With a piercing cry, she struck the god's core, not to destroy it, but to seal it once more. The Titan roared and collapsed into a storm of ash. As silence returned, Kaelira stood triumphant. Her troops knelt in reverence, the desert sun rising on a renewed covenant of flame and sovereignty.